Have you ever noticed how some people seem to have all the luck in life? They enjoy good health, have happy families, and achieve career success with apparent ease. But what's their secret? Consciously or unconsciously, these people live in harmony with the laws of the universe. Watch the video until the end to discover these laws, which will be presented from fundamental principles to their practical applications. First, law of unity. We are integrated parts of a whole. Imagine a vast ocean where each drop represents an individual story, event, entity, or phenomenon in the universe. All are connected by invisible currents, forming a single essence. The Supreme Creator is responsible for this interconnection. When a stone is thrown into the calm surface of this ocean, the waves spread far beyond the point of impact. Similarly, our actions, no matter how small, generate waves of consequences that propagate through the universe. A word spoken with love can inspire someone to do something courageous, while aggression can sow discord in another person's soul. Our unity with the cosmos is not just a metaphor, but a deep connection, similar to symbionts in nature. Just as the tree draws strength from the earth and the air is filled with life thanks to plants, we cannot exist isolated from the world around us. Understanding this opens our eyes to see the world in its three-dimensionality. With all its diversity and interconnections, your contribution is essential. You are not just a spectator, but a creator who shapes the reality around you. This understanding offers us a deep sense of unity with everything around us and helps us live more consciously. To experience this connection, start with yourself. Observe your thoughts and emotions as they are part of the universal energy field. Practice kindness, positivity, patience, and forgiveness, and you will see how the world around you begins to change. Have you ever wondered why some days seem like a complete disaster, as if you woke up on the wrong side of the bed? What if I told you this has everything to do with the frequency you vibrate at? What does it really mean to tune your energy to attract good things into your life? And how can this radically change what you experience? Second, law of vibration. Like attracts like daily. The frequency at which we vibrate determines what we attract into our lives. The second law is the law of vibration. Our vibrational frequency attracts what resembles it. This principle is fundamental in revealing our hidden potential. You know those days when everything seems to go wrong? We are like antennas. The frequency we are tuned to is the same we transmit to the world and consequently attract back. This is the principle of vibration in its essence. Want to attract joy, success, and love? Then tune into the frequency of these energies. This does not mean forcing a smile when you are sad. It is about a deep understanding and self-love. It involves doing what brings you joy, surrounding yourself with pleasant people, stopping punishing yourself for every mistake, and finally, loving yourself as a unique part of the whole. When you are in harmony with yourself, you become a powerful magnet for all good things. The world reflects your inner state. If you constantly focus on the negative and doubt yourself, it's no surprise you face problems. As the Greek philosopher Plato wrote, "That which you focus on becomes your world." Think of good things, feel joy and gratitude, and you will start to attract more positivity into your life, replacing negativity with a constant companion of happiness. But how to raise your vibrations in practice? It's simple. Fill your life with what brings you joy. Listen to your favorite music, spend time with loved ones, take walks in nature, and engage in creative activities. Remember what Buddha said, "Happiness is not a goal, but a way of life." Pay attention to your surroundings, what you read, watch, and listen to, as all this influences your vibrations. Surround yourself with positive people, read inspiring books, listen to uplifting music, and watch movies that make you happy and motivate you. The law of vibration also applies to relationships. Have you noticed that we feel more comfortable with people who share our spirit, while with others we feel uncomfortable as if we are on different frequencies? As Rumi wrote, "We vibrate. We are destined to meet." Remember that you are the creator of your reality, and by choosing your thoughts and emotions, you choose what you will attract into your life. Are you starting to realize how our vibrations influence everything around us? How about we take a quick break to reflect on this together? If this sense of unity and vibration is resonating with you, let us know in the comments how you have already experienced it in your life and inspire others to do the same. Let's elevate our vibrations together and create waves of positivity. Third, law of cause and effect. Every action generates a consequence, and every consequence has a cause. The third law is the law of cause and effect. This law is so fundamental that it governs every moment of our existence. Remember the saying, "You reap what you sow." These are not just words, it's the law of cause and effect in action. Think about how, by helping someone sincerely, later, someone unexpectedly offers you support. It's not a coincidence. The universe is returning the positive energy you emitted. On the other hand, if you constantly complain about life and see everything negatively, don't be surprised when life gives you more reasons to complain. Our thoughts, words, and actions attract consequences in both big and small matters. For example, if you are late for work and get scolded by your boss, ruining both your moods, it might be because you stayed up late on the computer instead of sleeping on time. It's time to apply the why technique. Why did you stay up late on the computer? Was it a consequence of a habit or behavior? Analyzing these causes helps us understand the consequences better and shape our actions more consciously and positively. If the cause is habitual behavior, continue to ask why and self-analyze. This will help improve. The law of cause and effect is not about punishment, but responsibility. Think of it as a boomerang. What you throw into the world is what returns to you. Therefore, it is important to be aware of the consequences of your actions, even the smallest ones. Before saying or doing something, imagine what response you would like to receive from the world. Want kindness? Practice kindness. Want success? Act and work on yourself. Want love? Learn to love first. Don't blame yourself for past mistakes. The important thing is to learn from them, change your actions, and move forward. This is an excellent opportunity to learn from your own experience and create the desired future. What happens when we ignore the signs our body and mind send us? Does the universe really conspire to bring us balance even when everything seems out of control? And if the key to a more harmonious life is more within our reach than we imagine? Fourth, law of balance. The universe is constantly seeking balance. The law of natural balance works like a scale. On one side, we have our goals, ambitions, and desires. On the other, we face limitations, difficulties, and resistance. Life is an eternal game of opposing forces, and this is the essence of the law of balance. How does this manifest in our lives? In relationships, for example, if we insist on having everything our way, our partners may pull away, leading to the breakup of the relationship. At work, if we overload ourselves with tasks without reserving time for rest, we will end up exhausted, inefficient, and without energy. The universe will seek to restore balance and may force us to rest through illness. Newton already said that the universe tends towards balance, and this balance is the most beautiful form of movement. Often, we resist this balancing force, trying to pull everything towards us, seeking to be stronger, smarter, and richer. However, the more we resist, the more intense the universe's response. Resistance to this balance only leads to fatigue and negative consequences. Therefore, it is essential to reduce the importance of our desires, accepting that even if they are not fulfilled, we can still live without suffering. Living in harmony with this law means being in tune with the world, not resisting it, but surrendering and trusting. The world takes care of us when we allow it. Recognizing that an overloaded scale is a sign to act is crucial. Start taking breaks, caring for your health, and finding time for activities you love. You will see the scales begin to balance. The law of balance is not just an abstract concept of the universe, it is about wisdom and harmony. It teaches us that we cannot only take without giving anything in return. It is necessary to find a balance between work and rest, between giving and receiving, between our interests and the interests of others. Use the principle of balance to your advantage. If you feel something is wrong, don't be afraid to make changes. Listen to yourself, see which way your scale is tipping, and act to bring back the feeling of joy in your life. Have you ever thought about how your thoughts are like a battery, constantly charging and discharging energy? What would happen if you could channel fear into action or anger into creativity? Imagine what your life would be like if you could transform hurts into inspiration and love. Fifth, law of transformation. Energy doesn't disappear, it just transforms from one form to another. This also applies to our thoughts. Think of yourself not just as a body, but as a source of energy, similar to a battery that can be charged and discharged. Energy is always moving, continuously changing state. This is the principle of energy transformation that constantly operates in our lives. How does this manifest in practice? For example, when you feel intense fear, this energy can paralyze you, but it can also transform into a push for action. You can channel this fear energy to solve problems and find solutions. Feel anger? Use this energy to fuel your creativity. Turn this inner fire into something constructive. Frustration, sadness, anger, and even boredom can become sources of inspiration and motivation if you know how to channel these emotions. It's all about perspective. If you can learn to see opportunities in challenges, you will be able to transform any situation into something beneficial. This also applies to relationships. When you feel hurt by someone's words, instead of dwelling on the pain, you can transform it into a chance to build a deeper understanding and trust. This requires practice and self-awareness. Learning to identify your emotions and understanding their energy helps you direct it to where it can benefit you and others. Think of how nature transforms energy. The sun's energy feeds plants, which then transform it into growth, flowers, and fruits. Similarly, you can transform your inner energy into personal growth, creativity, and happiness. Sixth, law of attraction. The sixth principle is the law of attraction. What we focus on, we attract into our lives. Now you will learn how to transform your inner world to influence your reality. Thoughts are material, and this is the foundation of the law of attraction. Our inner world, composed of our thoughts and emotions, acts like a magnet, attracting corresponding events into our lives. Imagine that your subconscious is a powerful computer that constantly analyzes information and shapes reality around you. If you constantly think negatively and worry, this internal computer will be programmed to attract these negative events. For example, if you have a constant fear of being late, your subconscious will seek situations that confirm this fear. You might forget your watch, get stuck in traffic, or even get trapped in an elevator. This isn't a coincidence, but rather the result of your thoughts. To reprogram your subconscious, start by controlling your thoughts and emotions. When you notice negative thoughts, Immediately switch to positive thoughts. Visualize your life as you would like it to be and believe that your desires are achievable. Every goal is real, and our thoughts are a powerful form of energy that doesn't disappear into nothingness but transmits outwardly, attracting people, events, and circumstances that resonate with our own vibration. Experiment with visualization techniques and affirmations. Close your eyes and imagine your dream in detail as if it were already happening. Cultivate the inner conviction that you deserve this happiness. Use daily affirmations to express your desires positively, but be cautious. The law of attraction is a powerful tool that requires responsibility. Don't delude yourself, stay realistic, or your dreams may drift away. Take concrete steps towards your goal so that with each step, your target becomes clearer. Transforming your life to make it more meaningful and finding balance between dreams and real actions is the true art of living. Don't lose touch with reality while dreaming, and don't abandon your dreams while facing reality. Find your path, and the law of attraction will help you walk it. 7th, the law of unconditional love. Unconditional love is not just a mere feeling, it is a profound connection with everything around us. It encompasses compassion for people, gratitude for the beauty of nature, and respect for life in all its forms. The 7th law, the law of unconditional love, urges us to manifest more love. Begin with yourself. Accept yourself completely with all your flaws and qualities. Learn to forgive your mistakes, avoid excessive self-criticism, and resist comparing yourself to others. As the philosopher Socrates said, "Know thyself." When you start loving yourself, your love for others becomes deeper and more genuine. What often prevents us from loving is fear. Fear of rejection, of not meeting expectations, and of losing control. These fears lead us to build barriers between ourselves and the world, preventing us from being open and vulnerable. However, love is a force capable of healing and harmonizing our lives. Self-love is the foundation of everything. It strengthens us and gives us self-confidence. Love for our loved ones offers growth and support, while love for the world around us brings inspiration and harmony. Living with an open heart means welcoming love, joy, and all the good things life has to offer. This involves not being afraid to be vulnerable, to give love, and to receive it. Start with small gestures. Smile at a stranger, help someone in need, call a loved one, and tell them how much you love them. Remember, love is not just a word. It is a powerful energy capable of transforming the world for the better. Have you ever wondered why we often feel like we're swimming against the current in life, or why we insist on changing things beyond our control? What if the key to true inner peace lies in something as simple as accepting reality as it is? 8th, the law of acceptance. The 8th principle is the law of acceptance. Allow yourself to be who you are and let others be who they are. Trying to change the world and the people around you only brings suffering. Imagine you are by the sea, observing the waves coming and going. You do not try to stop or change them. You simply observe them. This is how life is. Acceptance is not passivity or helplessness, but the ability to accept reality as it is without resistance or negative emotions. As the Buddhist master Chan wrote, acceptance does not mean agreeing with everything that happens, but perceiving and letting go. When you try to change what is beyond your control, you waste energy in a futile struggle. This struggle generates fear, anger, and disappointment, preventing you from living in peace and harmony. Remember a situation where you resisted something unexpected. You wanted everything to go your way, but life took a different path. This caused anger, suffering, and a sense of helplessness. But what would have happened if you had accepted the situation? perhaps you would have noticed new opportunities and positive aspects that were hidden. Face negative events as opportunities for growth and advancement. Adopt the mindset that everything is happening as it should. The world always takes care of me. This perspective can transform challenges into points of growth. Accepting yourself is also not easy. We often criticize ourselves and seek perfection, but perfection does not exist. Vadim Zeland wrote, "Allow yourself to be yourself and allow others to be as they are." To fully accept yourself, you must embrace all sides of your personality, both the good and the bad, with your qualities and defects. Only then can you live in harmony with yourself and the world. Have you ever wondered why some people seem to have inexhaustible energy and perfect balance in their lives? What do they do differently to manage work, leisure, and rest so harmoniously? What if there was an ancient secret that could help us live in tune with the natural rhythms of the universe? Ninth, the law of cyclicity. The ninth principle is the law of cyclicity. Learning to live in harmony with these rhythms is fundamental. Renowned physicist Max Planck stated, "In every minute of the world, there is a rhythm. The universe is a symphony, and we are all part of that symphony." Everything around us operates in invisible cycles. The day turns into night, the seasons succeed one another, and we also experience periods of activity and rest. This is the principle of cyclicity in our lives. Consider your work days. There are moments of enthusiasm and inspiration when everything flows easily and successfully. But there are also days of fatigue and apathy when it is hard to concentrate and start any task. The same applies to relationships. There are phases of romance and passion, followed by periods of calm and stability. In nature, these cycles are also evident. Spring brings renewal and awakening. Summer is the season of growth and reproduction. Autumn is the time of harvest, and winter offers rest and recovery. It is not enough to achieve success. It is also crucial to know how to let go and accept the inevitable declines. Just as day and night are necessary for harmony, we also need periods of rest. If we pursue success without pauses, we will end up exhausted. As a wise man once said, "If you want to be happy on a long journey, do not rush to your destination. Value moments of rest as much as moments of activity. Observe the changes in the seasons. Spring requires energy, summer brings joy, autumn demands wisdom, and winter needs rest." How can we find harmony with the natural rhythms of life? Pay attention to your internal sensations. When your body requests rest, do not force it to maintain a fast pace. Learn to plan your day and week to include moments of rest. Reserve time for work and leisure. Find space for hobbies, creative activities, and nature walks. Allow yourself to recharge periodically, distancing yourself from everything that drains your energy. This is true wisdom, not fighting the current, but flowing in harmony with the rhythm of life. This way, you will have enough strength and energy to achieve any goal. How can the law of action break the vicious cycle of procrastination? But what does it really mean to act, and how can starting small lead to great results? 10th, the law of action. The 10th principle is the law of action. To achieve anything, it is essential to act. Inspiration often arises during action. Understanding and applying this principle can break the vicious cycle of waiting for the right moment. Remember the joke about the man who prayed every day to win the lottery until the sky, in anger, opened up and said, "Then buy the ticket already." This exemplifies the law of action. Many people wait for inspiration or a divine sign, but without concrete actions, nothing happens. Inspiration can be capricious and sudden, but one should not depend on it. It is much more reliable to take practical steps. Start small. Plan and write at least a few lines. The important thing is to take the first step. Whoever dares to act sees things starting to move. Enthusiasm and new ideas emerge as if from an inexhaustible source. It is like riding a bicycle. While you are stationary, the fear of falling is constant, but once you start pedaling, the fear disappears. The same applies to our dreams. Do not try to do everything at once. Act with pleasure, but do it every day. Everything has its time. We are here to enjoy life, not to suffer and torment ourselves. Do not be afraid to make mistakes. They are part of the path to success. Learn from them and move on. The most important thing is not to stand still. Act, and the world will respond. Have you ever wondered why on good mood days the world seems more welcoming? And why on bad mood days everything seems to go wrong? Do our thoughts and feelings really have that much power over our reality? 11th, the law of the mirror. There is a law known as the law of the mirror, which states that our outer world is a reflection of our inner world. Remember when, as a child, you looked in the mirror and believed that the reflection was you? This is the essence of the law of the mirror applied in an adult context. Our world is a great mirror that reflects our thoughts, feelings, and beliefs. Have you noticed that when you are in a good mood, the world around you seems more welcoming? People smile more, things flow better, and even the sun seems to shine more brightly. Conversely, on days when you wake up feeling that everything is wrong, everything really starts to go wrong. You miss the bus, get scolded by your boss, spill coffee. This is not magic or coincidence. It is the law of the mirror in action. If your mind is full of chaos and negative thoughts, your life will reflect this disorder. On the other hand, if you are full of positivity, confident in yourself and your abilities, the world will respond positively. It is not about walking around with a false smile and hiding your true emotions. The real meaning is to learn to control your inner world by correcting negative beliefs and replacing them with positive ones. Imagine your life as a garden. What do you want to cultivate in it? If you water seeds of doubt, fear, and resentment, do not be surprised if the harvest is bitter. But if you plant seeds of love, gratitude, and self-confidence, your harvest will be prosperous. Start slowly. Recognize the good things. Be grateful for what you have. Work on your thoughts, and your inner garden will bloom in vibrant colors, positively reflecting in your life. Are we really in control of our lives, or are we just pieces in a predetermined game? How can we identify opportunities that are truly worthwhile and avoid the temptations of easy shortcuts? 12th, the law of freedom of choice. The 12th law is the law of freedom of choice. In our life, everything depends on our decisions. Each choice, no matter how small it seems, influences our destiny. Have you ever wondered if you really shape your own destiny, or if everything is predetermined, like pieces on a chessboard, with your life planned many moves ahead, leaving you only to passively observe the unfolding game? Do not rush to accept this convenient but disheartening illusion. You, and only you, control your destiny. As physicist Niels Bohr wrote, "The future cannot be predicted, it can be invented." There are infinite doors, and the decision of which one to open is yours. But how to make the right choice and not get lost in life's labyrinth? Vadim Zeland offers an interesting concept. We ourselves choose favorable and unfavorable lifelines. In each situation, we face forks, opportunities to follow different directions, and our choice determines whether we will be on the wave of luck or stuck in unfavorable events. Your power of decision defines which path you will follow, favorable or unfavorable. Will you give in to the temptations of easy gain, or will you seek knowledge, becoming a specialist in something and earning honestly. Remember that choosing an unfavorable path, you risk getting stuck in it. To get out of a negative situation and move to a more favorable lifeline, each decision and each turn in your path is crucial. Even when it seems like you have no other option, remember that there is always a choice. As psychologist Viktor Frankl wrote, "Even not making a choice is a choice." Understanding this simple but fundamental truth makes you truly free. Remember, those who have courage are free. Your life is not the result of chance or someone else's will, but a creation of your own hands. Build it consciously with love and turn it into your masterpiece. And so, we reach the end of this fascinating journey through the laws of the universe. Before we say goodbye, I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for staying with us until now. Your time and attention are invaluable. Now, I would like to share something special with you. I would like to share a story to show how your presence here makes all the difference. Imagine a young explorer who one day found an ancient map full of mysteries and secrets about the world. He knew that following that map could change his life forever, but he also knew that the journey would be long and challenging. Along the way, he encountered many stones and obstacles, but also beautiful fields and breathtaking views. In every difficult moment, he remembered the words of a wise elder: "The true treasure is not in the destination, but in the journey and the lessons learned along the way." You, by watching this video to the end, are like this young explorer. You have dedicated yourself to understanding the laws that govern our existence, and just like him, you have faced challenges, reflected on your thoughts, and discovered new paths. Every minute invested here has allowed you to grow, learn, and connect with something greater. Your participation here is not just a passive gesture. It is a wave that resonates across the ocean of our community, creating positive impacts and inspiring others to move forward. If you enjoyed the video, leave your like so that this positive current continues to spread. Just as one person's actions can cause significant changes, your presence here helps build a more conscious and harmonious world. Share in the comments your stories about which laws you already apply in your life and what they have brought you. So, thank you for walking with me on this journey. May the laws we discussed today serve as a beacon, guiding your steps and illuminating your path. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss our upcoming videos and continue to be part of this incredible community. And remember, you are not alone. We are all connected, and together we can create a bright and full of possibilities future. Keep exploring, learning, and living in harmony with the universe. See you in the next video. And before you go, don't miss these 2 videos that I selected especially for you. They are full of deep knowledge and fascinating discoveries that you will love. Click on one of them and continue your journey of self-knowledge and search for wisdom with the incredible content that our channel has to offer. See you tomorrow for another Mindful Living Insights. I would like to share a story to show how your presence here makes all the difference. Imagine a young explorer who one day found an ancient map full of mysteries and secrets about the world. He knew that following that map could change his life forever, but he also knew that the journey would be long and challenging. Along the way, he encountered many stones and obstacles, but also beautiful fields and breathtaking views. In every difficult moment, he remembered the words of a wise elder: "The true treasure is not in the destination, but in the journey and the lessons learned along the way." You, by watching this video to the end, are like this young explorer. You have dedicated yourself to understanding the laws that govern our existence, and just like him, you have faced challenges, reflected on your thoughts, and discovered new paths. Every minute invested here has allowed you to grow, learn, and connect with something greater. Your participation here is not just a passive gesture. It is a wave that resonates across the ocean of our community, creating positive impacts and inspiring others to move forward. If you enjoyed the video, leave your like so that this positive current continues to spread. Just as one person's actions can cause significant changes, your presence here helps build a more conscious and harmonious world. Share in the comments your stories about which laws you already apply in your life and what they have brought you. So, thank you for walking with me on this journey. May the laws we discussed today serve as a beacon, guiding your steps and illuminating your path. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss our upcoming videos and continue to be part of this incredible community. And remember, you are not alone. We are all connected, and together we can create a bright and full of possibilities future. Keep exploring, learning, and living in harmony with the universe. See you in the next video. And before you go, don't miss these 2 videos that I selected especially for you. They are full of deep knowledge and fascinating discoveries that you will love. Click on one of them and continue your journey of self-knowledge and search for wisdom with the incredible content that our channel has to offer. See you tomorrow for another Mindful Living Insights.